Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. Hello. Firstly, I'd like to extend my love for you guys. I'm truly astonished you're not bigger names in podcasting. I came across you by chance on Spotify and I'm playing catch up now. Welcome. We're baffled by that as well, but you know, it comes in time. And you know, it's you guys that help us out spreading the word and listening but we're only here to help. I like to imagine us as like Jesus, right? And when you need the help, that's when we turn up. You know what I mean? Like when you're down on your luck, all of a sudden you see a little post from Two Men of Hope, and that's how it works.
That's how it works, yeah. The grind is fucking real, guys. The grind is fucking real. I'll tell you that. And then on top of that, you've got to think neither of us were famous before going into this, and then the whole podcast world is taken up with people that were already famous.
Yeah, it annoys me because Ted Danson and Woody Harris have a podcast.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong, like I've listened to a couple of episodes. Ted Danson's amazing, and they have some quality fucking guests. But I just think to myself, come on, like the amount of people that you think who's got a podcast, you would think Ted Danson.
Exactly, and it just makes me laugh because like there's certain milestones that as this podcast has gone on, that I've been like, by this episode we need to have done this, and by this episode we need to have done that, because I'm basing us off podcasts from the early days that were doing the grinding like we've done. And then you see like a celebrity from like Love Island come on, and episode 3 they're on 4 million subscribers or something. That just pisses me off.
Oh mate, don't. Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Don't. But yeah, like I said, it's all down to you guys. Like we've got the merch, you know, which helps us out, and publicity of you walking around. You meet others that listen to us.
It's all word of mouth, man. It's all word of mouth.
Yeah, just spread the word, man. Spread the word. Obviously, liking and stars and comments and that help out too. But I'm sending a question. I am a straight dude, but 20 quid is 20 quid. And I've been casually flirting with my 50-something-year-old boss, which is a dude, on the lead up to a potential... It's slowly getting more serious and raunchy. He's 20 plus years my senior, and I don't mind the flirt, but I'm straight. If I let it go further for the possible job promotion, would that make me a bad person, or am I just cashing on circumstances I'm in? I love this question. Purely because I know that Jamie's going to be the exact opposite of what I'm going to say.
It depends. If this guy's in your building,
hell no, I'll kill myself. Kill myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for you to be considerate, like this is nothing against the listener, for him to be considerate in doing it would make me feel like he's slightly bisexual anyway, or is curious. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think just own it. And if that's what you want to do it. If I was in that situation with a woman, and I was a single guy, I would probably just fucking do it. So I don't know. I don't.
But if you were in that situation, Jamie, with a man,
I would definitely not do that. I can't see myself. As I said before, the hair just puts me off, and like I can't imagine like doing any of the acts and there's just hair. Oh, yeah. Oh. Even like kissing the other guy, man. I just can't bring myself to it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's just a bit strange. But I think that's just because I am heterosexual. But if you're curious, there's nothing wrong with doing it. Just fucking go for it, man. The worst that's gonna happen is it's gonna make you work awkward if they're working in the same building as you. If they're like a returning manager, Then at least you don't have to see him every day if it does go wrong.
I women do it all the time, right? And
I
God bless
know a
for them.
girl. We both know a girl who went to dinner with a manager, probably about 25 years their senior,
Yeah,
a few times just to try and get a promotion, and she got a promotion way before the rest of us, and
yeah.
it was because she was sweetening the pot. Put it that way,
But like, I mean, if I was a woman, I'd be doing it fucking left, right, and center.
mate.
But
If I was a
like,
woman, I'd be on OnlyFans,
yeah.
fucking
Oh
titty
mate,
out.
I'll be selling everything.
Yeah,
I'll be filth. Like I'll be banned. My only fans would be so bad if I was a woman. Like they would have to shut the website down. Um, to me, it's like at the same point, I agree with Jamie. Like if he's gonna be there like all the time, like if you're working with your boss every day,
mm.
it's not gonna be like guys are filth, right? If you do it once, he's gonna be like it's gonna be like a constant thing he wants
You'll be
to keep
pinning
you
you
in that
down in the
position.
electrical cupboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But to me, it's like, would I do it if I was working in the co-op and the promotion was like an extra 50p an hour? No, I fucking wouldn't do it for it. But if like you're in like an office building and the promotion is like an extra 10 grand a year, oh yeah, yeah, why the fucking not? Yeah, blow a dude for an extra 10 grand a year. You know what I mean, that to me, but that's the thing, right? Like I'm not going to do it for like tuppence
Mm. But
to use that word.
the reward needs to be substantial.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm not like I'm straight. But you know, what I
Mm.
mean, if someone wants it and I'm going to get something out of it, and I'm single, why not?
20 quid is
Why
20 quid, that.
20 quid is 20 quid. But
uh,
Jamie's right. Like if you're even considering it a little bit, then you're probably curious. And as long like we always say, or it's been a thing that's coming up. If you're safe, then you know what's the problem. There is obviously the chance that he's trying it on and then he's going to throw you to the side because men are dogs,
mhm.
and you're not going to get anything out of it. And then your work's going to be awkward and stuff like that. But you just got to weigh it up, right? Like, there's definitely an art to it. Like women that do these things and get higher, they, you know what I mean, they know what they're doing
Like,
because it's
look
not just
at
a.
Paul Hollywood, yeah. Paul Hollywood from Great British Bake Off, yeah.
Mm.
There was a scandal one year. I remember I didn't watch it, but Charlotte hated this woman that wore lipstick all the time. Like this
Oh
really red
yeah, she was
lipstick.
on the morning a couple months ago, and I was like, "What the fuck is she doing on here?"
Because she got with Paul Hollywood.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely, she was flouting her eyelids and fucking everything
yeah,
out.
yeah. And then she's ended up having like a big restaurant down by me, and like she's done really well for herself out of it. But all of
Yeah,
that is because she decided that she was going to sleep with Paul Hollywood, and
yeah.
that's what
Oh,
got her through that program.
blatantly.
Because she was pretty mediocre, Charlotte said, on the actual show, but
Yeah.
she
Oh yeah,
was
she kept
getting
fucking
saved
up.
week in, week out because she was getting her titties out on a Saturday. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, what the
So
fuck was that woman's name? Because I remembered it when I saw her. I was like, holy fuck.
yeah.
I couldn't believe and she was making something on the Saturday morning show. It was so shit as well. I'm
I
like,
just
come
think to
on,
myself, if you're a guy or a girl and you've got the opportunity to do it and you're willing to do it and you don't have any moral objections to that, then fucking do it. Who cares, isn't it? Because it's like, it is what it is. This guy's looking for a bit of fun. You're looking for a bit of fun with something coming out at the end of it. Um, Personally, as I said, because I'm straight, I just couldn't bring myself. If as a straight guy, I couldn't bring myself to do it. But if you're willing, if you're curious and you can put it off, fucking just do it, bruv. Who cares?
yeah.
Who
Like I
cares, man?
said, people do it all the time.
2024.
The world fucking works on people sleeping with each other to get promotions. You know what I mean? That's why we've got the shitty government.
The whole of
Just fucking each other.
the whole of like kings and queens back in the day were marrying each other's daughters off when they were like 15
Yeah.
because they were doing it for financial gain. It's nothing new. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking be,
But it
as Dan
will.
said, be safe about it and just be 100% sure you're willing to go through with it if you think that it's going to confuse you sexually.
Yeah, because we had. I was gonna say we had the listener that the cheese factory man.
Who is confused sexually at the minute.
Yeah, that's emailed in a couple of times. So it does obviously,
Play with
depending
you.
on how old you are, if you thought you're one way and then you've got another, it's definitely a confusing time. But I mean, life's for the living. In the day, 20 quid is 20 quid. 20 quid is not fucking for that. Like 20 grand a year
I
extra is
wouldn't be
what I
I wouldn't be sucking dick for 20 quid. I tell you that.
want. Unless he's like looks like Brad Pitt or something, then I could be like sway. Like if he's like a fucking stunner. You know what I mean? Beauty gets you somewhere.
I'll just be
Jay,
like,
you know what I mean?
slip the 20 in my top pocket.
Don't let me see it. Just open your pocket. But good luck, man. We love having you here. Welcome to the family, and hopefully we'll hear from you again.